Welcome to another live stream on custom screen printing. My name is Wayne, and I'm here to do a live stream on a morning stream this morning. Hope you all are coming in to join me. I have a good old live stream going on this morning. So I hope that everyone joins this one on this live stream. I'm going to go get a t-shirt here to take a picture of. Get it all out. Okay, now we're gonna get going. Now this, no. Okay, I'm sorry, folks. I'm here now. I gotta make a phone call to somebody, and hope people come in. Just wanted to join me on my live stream on custom screen printing. We're here. Just wanted to do a live stream, and so this morning we have a live random chat, and back of me is what I do for a business. Well, hopefully be a business. It's still a hobby, but I want to make it out of a business. That's the thing. And it takes a lot of work to do that, especially the way the economy is right now, and the way everything is going. It's going to be hard for businesses like ourselves to make a living out of it because of the situation what we're going through right now. And I'm not talking politics, folks. I'm talking fact, but I'm still here trying to produce this company I'm trying to build for like 25 years. It hasn't been easy, but you know, but I'm trying, you know. But you know, the whole thing is that when you have a hobby that you want to make into a business because you enjoy it so much, as I do, and I want to make it out of a business. This is what I like to do is, you know, make it something worth my while. And I know it's going to be hard because of prices. You have to put them up a little bit because of the tariff. So you have no choice in the matter that, you know, that, hmm. Hey, Crystal, good morning. Oh, I'm doing all right. I just called the guy up that I probably got a new customer. I'm waiting for him to get back to me. Hopefully, he'll deal with me. Um, but what's going to be hard is to deal with people is the prices now have to be up now because of the situation in the country. So I'm charging $20 for a ball cap. I'm charging maybe I'll charge the same price for the t-shirt, 15, and 15 is cheap. 20 for ball cap, 15, 22 for extra large and 2XL. So I really don't know what the vendors charge, and that's the problem. I think if the vendors are still cheap, then you can actually do that. So what's going on today, Crystal? What's up? How you doing today? How you doing, my friend? How are you? You made any, I know you didn't make no new videos yet because you haven't texted me, so I know you haven't made any new videos because you've been under the weather with problems and stuff. But I hope you're feeling better today, though. It's because you're the only loyal one here that comes to the channel, but it'll pick up. It's only early right now. Excuse me. It's only early right now. It's early right now in the morning, and it's very early this morning and everything. So it'll pick up as it goes along. I hope it does. I really do. I want to see people come in the morning. Don't be doubtful about coming in here. I am not a bad guy. I'm a good YouTuber. I support everybody. I'm just too open-minded, and people don't like open-minded people. And this something the side of the tracks I came from. You can't expect anyone to be perfect on YouTube. You can see the worst people on YouTube, and people say they drop off every time I open my mouth. The two drops off. I don't get it. Okay, I don't get this YouTube. 1 minute I have two up there, and I start talking, they drop. It's weird. I don't know if it's a signal or what, but it's aggravating. I'm telling you, what do they do to my reputation anyway on here? What do they say? They have to believe it. You know what I mean? It's like it's aggravating the hell out of me. That's why I'm not growing this channel, because I don't get nobody to come in here when I want them in here. Where's everybody? But it just ticks me off. That's all it's me. I shouldn't get ticked off by it, but oh, you did? That's cool. What, on your phone? If I get a customer, if I start picking up business right now, I would make a lot of videos. And then people can give their thumbs up, their bum on the thumbs up on my videos. Because that's all they want to do is sit on it. So they figured sit on it, thumbs up, thumbs down. So they're jealous. They can't do what I can do. That's why they put me a thumbs down. And I laugh about it because it's stupid. Oh, yeah, a lot of people showed up. I was amazed. Even Ashley was on here last night. Yeah, a lot of people showed up. A lot of ones like Mark and Ashley and Tasha and Jonathan. They had some good groups of people. Me and David and Ashley was on for like 3 hours last night talking. We did a lot of talking and everything. She's making sense. She has a lot of sense. But she has a house that has a lot of problems with it. And the contractors don't fix it. And they hire a lousy contractor. They get them off the street to work in the houses. And the cabinet she did have, she don't still have a cabinet up in the kitchen. So it's sad, So the whole thing is, I'm hoping that she gets it fixed and she gets the house fixed, because I don't know what exactly why they do that. Then she was telling me about Amazon, how bad she had it with them. When you spend, let me tell you, when you spend a lot of money on the Amazon Prime, right? They don't give you good items. That's why I never spent over 100. If I had $300, $400, $500, I wouldn't spend it on Amazon. I would go to a local store to buy things. But people like to get things delivered, and that's why they deal with them. And I'm wondering, if I bought a head trimmer from them, what would it be any good, or would it blow out? Look at the two I bought from them before. It was a carbon tool, and it blew out, and it wouldn't work anymore. I didn't even do anything to it. I just plugged it in, and it wouldn't work. So that does get me thinking about them. You got lousy vendors on there and stuff. So I'm hoping that I get more people to join this channel to help me grow. Oh, sure, I'll let you up. No problem. Let me get this. We get this link, this thing working. I was tired as hell this morning. Stupid link. I hope I spoke to the owner of the company, not a worker. All right. Let me see if my phone. What? Say the tower will be right back. You don't even know I'm alive. A different photograph now?
Yeah, it made me it made me go back and change my avatar. So I was like, heck with you. Then I changed my name. I said, heck with it. Now they'll know who I am in the Italian. That's right. Yeah, this one's more recent, so at least it's a better likeness.
Yeah.
And usually I do look that like whatever they call that, like, you know.
I took the link. I don't want no sneaking up here.
Like, what the heck? I might be in a constant WTF. My face might look like it is anyway. I might have rest and be face in that picture. I was squinting towards the sun. 'Joy to the world. I plug this in. There are no miracles.
Okay.
Hey, Anthony J all day. How's it going? He's saying Wayne.
Mute my mic for a minute.
Yeah. Wayne's a little preoccupied at the second, but he'll be back on in a second. It won't take him that long, I'm sure. Good morning, Anthony. How's it going? How you doing? Hey, how's it going? How you doing? It's cold and cloudy here in Maine. I wish it was warmer. I'm sick of this crapola. I want to see the sun. I want to go into my pool. I'm
oh,
not liking it.
you, you poor thing. You can't go in your pool 'cause it's too cold.
I'd freeze. Okay, I ain't into the hot sweats right now that bad. If I was, I'd be in there.
Yeah. So, hello, Anthony. How you doing, man? Long time no see. But glad to see you here. I've been, I've been trying to work out getting some work for shirts and stuff, and I think I got somebody. I don't know yet. I have to wait and see. Someone in my local area. Hopefully, he'll deal with me soon. It's a tree guy cuts trees down, so maybe my luck will change the landscapers. They're a pain.
Yeah, let's hope.
I don't got no luck with them. I don't know why. I just don't.
Well, I mean, I don't know much about the landscaping business. You know what I'm saying?
Just a tree guy. I don't think they're considered a landscapers. Trees don't. Tree guy. He used to be a what else he used to be? A handyman, but he don't do that anymore. I guess he got into the tree business now. Funny.
Oh,
So hopefully he gets back to me.
right.
I offer them a price that you can't refuse. So especially with what everybody else is charging.
Hmm.
Hopefully he'll say, "Oh, good, I'll deal with you," and they'll come buy a bunch of shirts and ball caps.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I know the ball cap size is 500 by 300. It's 5 by 3.
I know it'd be nice to see some videos of you doing it. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
That's why I'm trying to get more work to make more videos and get the thumbs down, Chelsea. That I told them to sit on the thumb if they want to give a thumbs down, so you can sit on the thumb. Don't waste it on my videos.
Yeah, I never even look at that. Like, you have to actually search to find if anybody's thumb down you because they'll show you that. So I've not looked at that since I found out I got thumbs down a while back. Like, I don't know how many I got. I got a few, and I was like, yeah, whatever.
I told
Like, hey, not everybody can love me or hate me. You still did something on the thing, so whatever. You're still interacting, ain't you?
I use your sayings, you butthole. Sit on it, you butthole.
Sit and spin. That's right. That's right.
Waste your time, thumbs up. Sit on it, butthole.
I don't know, man. I've watched lots of things I didn't care about, and the only thing I've only thumbed down one time, and the only time I ever thumbs down anything was that dumb guy who went and called himself that stupid name and took your videos and put them on his. Those I did thumb down because that was bullcrap. I will thumb that down all the time. That's bullcrap. You don't steal other people's stuff and do something else with it. That's stupid and insulting.
What'd they do with it?
You know when that Wayne's World guy put it on his thing and he was like using it to make fun of you?
I reported him. They told
Yeah,
me,
I know. I went and I thumbs down him. Like I never thumbs down anything, even if I think it's stupid and that nobody put any effort in. I don't thumbs down anything, but I thumbs that down. That was stupid, and I was peed off.
yeah,
Most things don't pee me off, but when you get personal with my friends, that pees me off.
yeah, the whole problem is I reported them to YouTube. And you
Yep.
told me to remove them, take them down.
Mhm.
And so,
Hey, Jennifer, go out there and tell him he'll be right there. Call her out the door. Be right there. Thank you. I have a delivery. Somebody had to go get it, so I'm telling my kid to haul it to him.
oh, okay. You can hold it on and go get it if you want to put it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna mute it and go see.
Yeah, don't
I'll
you,
be back.
don't you mute it and come right back. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. Always good to see friends here showing up. Good old Anthony's here. You can say hello to Mr. Anthony and Anthony say hello to Paul here. Used to be bass fishing with Paul. Now it's all fishing with Paul. But the new avatar, which I like, and it's fortunately it's a good old Oh, that's good. At least it ain't freezing, right? But I have my studio picture here. I took one off my other phone because my first phone sucks because I bought a used cell phone from a private party, which they happened to abuse, so it wasn't a good phone that I'll take a picture of. Um, because it was dropped. And this phone is brand new, so I use the camera on this. It takes better pictures because the camera was not the phone was never dropped, but this one was dropped when the person sold it to me. Told it's a crack on the back with the camera, so it doesn't take good pictures. But this one takes awesome pictures. So I took that this morning to show my hat press and everything in the background. Even if I move around, it doesn't block it out. So it's just showing you the equipment I built that, I don't have to have a real expensive screen press. I have everything in that studio that works. I like to invest in a exposure unit from the place I bought the hat press from, and they have a good table model they can use, and maybe I'll get one of those soon. Who knows? If we're planning on doing what we're going to do, me and my friend, then we'll probably get one of those, unfortunately. So I'm glad you're having warm weather out there, Paul. You need it, believe me. We're getting some little chilly weather over here today. David's out doing his walk this morning, so he's doing a good job with that. So he needs to walk a lot to get his weight down. So even if he has sore knees, he still walks. He don't care. He wants to walk. So I said, go for it, but be careful. But I work out on 30 minutes on my NordicTrack today when I get on my NordicTrack at 3 o'clock afternoon p.m. I was working out for like a week now and I lost some weight. As you can see, this hoodie's flopping on me now, so then it's heavy. I'm not as heavy under this hoodie. My weight's dropping because I have to keep myself in shape to do it. Yeah, I know, Paul. I understand that. Yeah, it's hot. I like hot weather. I don't like the chilly weather we're going to have over here, but we're having some chilly weather in the area today. I don't like chilly weather. When it's warm weather, stay warm for Pete's sake. Don't go cold on us. It's May now. May's on a chilly month. So, when you are dealing with all right, change the subject a little bit. When you're dealing with the public, when you're doing shirts and hoodies and baseball caps, it's hard to deal with the public. It's like they run the convenience store. You have people that come into your store, and some you have a problem with because they look for an item they can't find and they get mad, or their prices are too high, or some crap stuff. That's what you go on. Oh, that's no problem, but they bring a lot of subscribers and grow your channel. You have shorts. I'll get some shorts made of them too. But that's what you do. You have to deal with the public, and the public is not the best thing in the world to deal with. But hey, if you're doing something, you have to deal with the public and everything. So that's what you have to deal with. Unfortunately, you have to do what you have to do, and it's not fun, but it's something you have to do, and that's what I like doing. And it's a hobby for now, but it will be a business sooner or later when I get up there and start. I like to give giveaways someday, like a shirt or a hat or something. But it's gonna be hard questions you gotta use your brain on. So I'm that kind of guy. I have some questions I never even used yet for one of the giveaway answer questions that people have come up with answers. So they have to be pretty smart. And I know people like to Google on their phones. If I say no Googling, I don't think anyone's going to get that answer because it's a tough question and the answers It's gonna be tough. But you know, it's an old time question. 'Cause I'm an old fashioned guy. I like to test people's brains, you know, see if they know anything without using the phone. And if you don't, then you know, then I'll know you have to Google them. But right now, hey, Cage, you want to come up? Let me know, button. I'll let you up. I'll give you the link. I'll give you a link in your email. No, I'll give it in the chat. I don't give a crap. Want to come up, Cage, and just let me know, and I'll let you up. Just give me the answer, and I'll let you up. I'll give you a link. So, I am dealing with the stuff this year. I'm dealing with, okay, let me give you a link in this chat here. Excuse me. Got a little chill, a little yawn here this morning. I'm trying to wake up this morning. It's like, jeez. There you go, on the link. I'll wait till you come up and I'll take the link out. Crystal's up here, but she's on pause right now, on mute right now. She has to deal with the delivery from her store, which she deals with Walmart. So she'll be back in a little bit. So all right. I took my, let me get this link out of the, you know, sneak up here.
Hey,
What's
Cajun.
up?
Or Boudreaux.
Hey, Miss Crystal, how you doing? Hey, Wayne, how you?
Hey, Cajun, how are you this morning?
Oh, I'm here.
All right. Amen to that.
Yeah, I woke up this morning, well, early this morning, about 2 o'clock. Couldn't sleep. I never get more than 3 hours sleep,
Oh, wow.
and my bladder wakes me up.
Oh.
And then I'm up, and usually I'm in bed by now, but I tried.
Mm.
That didn't work. Hurting too bad.
Mm. Maybe you get tired later. Maybe you take a nap later.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I tried to, but it doesn't let me.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Wayne, I got the weirdest thing, I tell you. Have you guys ever tried black licorice?
Yeah, I did. Why?
Yeah.
I don't like it. I like the red kind. Like, I've never liked black, but they gave me like black licorice balls with chocolate covered. I don't know how the heck that's gonna taste like. What the heck?
I want to warn you. If you eat that black licorice, I want to tell you what's going to happen.
Hmm.
Even after you're going to be on the toilet shit.
That's what I need. I'd probably be helping my pipe working out right now.
So give something a chance to let them eat it. See if they effective.
My son, he already is trying it. And I'll know right away because he likes them.
Oh, if you eat a lot of them, you're gonna see them running to the toilet.
I gave him like a handful of them.
Oh
And
no.
I think they might be dark chocolate too.
That's what happened. Remember that guy that talked about the toilets?
Oh, yeah.
Found some turd in the toilet last night. He was excited. You guys are funny.
That's some weird stuff right there.
He said, "Oh my gosh, the wrong farmer was here." He said, "Someone left turd in the toilet." He said,
Black jelly
Wow.
beans,
Yeah.
black jelly beans, black licorice. I do not care for. It's got black licorice. That's fennel, you know. And I used to grow fennel.
Yeah.
It's a good herb, you know. But
"Oh, it is."
man, it's pretty. But
Yeah.
you know, in the garden, I don't put it in nothing. Fennel, fennel it tastes like black. You know, that's black licorice. That's the flavor. It's fennel.
It's very strong. Let's just say that. It's a strong flavor. I don't really care for it.
Got laxative too, so don't eat too much or it'll make you go.
I definitely won't anyway. Like, I ain't interested, like, on the diet. Chocolate isn't really involved in my diet. I got some protein balls. I'll be eating those and giving the other stuff to the kids. They don't need the protein bars.
I used to eat the black ones. I want to see what it tasted like. I ate too much of it and made me run to the toilet. It was bad. I said, "I ain't eating this no more."
Oh, God. I can't even eat it anyway. That stuff's nasty. I like the red licorice. I like the Twizzlers, you know?
That doesn't
Yeah,
taste
red.
bad. If you
Yeah.
that kind of person that likes it, you eat it. You know, if you don't,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
you don't try it. If you don't like it, you know, if you don't like it, you don't try
That's for sure. I'm not, well, I'd like chocolate, but I'm saying heck with that.
Twizzlers out there too. They taste pretty good. The chocolate ones are awesome. They're nice.
I like chocolate, but I ain't gonna eat everything that's covered in it. I mean, they got chocolate covered ants. You ain't seen me eating those things. No way in heck. I don't care.
That's good stuff.
The Hershey
Uh-uh.
makes Twizzlers, so they're the ones that makes it. So they got a Hershey website. You can buy them directly from them, and I've done it. But I had an issue with a mailman that ate my chocolate Twizzlers, and I told a friend that was a friend of mine at the time. I wish I put laxative in the damn stuff, and he ate it would have had the poops. The damn jerk! I would have full of laxative. And then-
Was he a mouse? How do you even know there was chocolate in there? You smell it through the package like
That's
You
what I
didn't know
want.
there was chocolate in what?
Chocolate what?
huh?
Would you say chocolate and what?
Ants. I don't eat chocolate covered ants.
Oh,
That's good stuff.
you would eat that Asian?
Yeah, I've ate it already.
Oh,
Quite a few times. Quite a few times.
oh my gosh.
Culinary changes in different regions, and some people eat different things than other people, but I can't do it. I can't eat that.
Well, it's not just that. It's just it's a novelty, you know, and
Yeah.
it's good.
My mom used to eat novelty things like pickled pig feet and like things like tripe. And I tried the tripe. I weren't trying the pig feet. That's disgusting. I don't care what she says. I wouldn't try it.
Tripe's good.
Tripe was okay, but not that pickled pig feet. She'd keep that. She also eats gizzards and necks and kidney and all that stuff that I won't eat liver.
Chicken
Not me, ma.
neck. Yeah, man. I used to have to fight my mom over that.
Yeah, my mom eats that stuff still. Dude, do you know my mom still eats raw hamburg? Raw hamburg. She still takes it out of the package and eats it raw, even though my brother keeps telling her, "Ma, stop doing that. It's not like it used to be. You can't eat it like that." She don't care. She'd start stealing it from his suppers. "Ma, I was gonna make that for supper. You ate half a pound."
Oh, gee.
I was like, Tony, just buy her own, man. She's old enough now at 70 something. She's been eating all her life. She don't care. Let her buy it. She'll eat all yours if not.
Oh, that's dangerous because you know what's in it these days. You have to
She
cook it.
don't care, man.
Oh my God.
She's 70 something, 70, at least 77, 78. She's lived this way her whole life. She ain't changing now.
Oh my God. How can she do that?
When I was a kid, I used to eat them. She used to give them to us, and I tell you, I've had raw hamburg sandwiches, and it was delicious back then. Salt on
Oh,
it.
no, not that much. Just a little, a little piece every now and then. Yeah, but when you're making a sandwich with raw meat, no,
Yeah.
not me.
Well, when we were kids, we were starving, and this guy downstairs says, "Yeah, you can have some hamburg," but I didn't know how to cook. I was like 5, so I was like, "Heck with it! I'll put it in a patty and a sandwich, and there you go." And I ate it, and it was delicious. I ate that day. I didn't care what it was.
Oh my God, that's gross.
Yep. It was fine at the time. Hey, you know what was gross? We were so poor. My mom fed us some hamburger. It tasted so good and we enjoyed it to hell until after we ate it and she told us it was a horse.
Oh,
I was so peed off. I love horses. I don't eat horse. That is just against my just how I feel that you shouldn't eat horse. That's just not cool. It's not right. It's like eating a cat or dog. It's not cool. And then she don't tell us until after we eat it. Oh, I was so peed off.
It was good though, wasn't it?
It was the best hamburger I ever had. It was
Uh-huh.
sweet meat. I never had it. Did not taste like hamburger. Like it was. I never tasted it, and I never want to taste it again. I felt so bad about it afterwards. After we enjoyed it, I felt so bad about. Well, we were starving. Anything would taste good. But
wow, you're gonna be sleeping in your bed today because you look like after a while it's gonna make you real tired and go to sleep afterwards. You'll be sleeping soon. You won't be staying on here too long.
we'll be sleeping soon.
Occasion, I see I was yawning.
Don't feel bad. I felt tired for 3 days since I had my hernia issue.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, I ate too much one day and it got backed up and it caused like I had diarrhea feelings, but I couldn't go and I couldn't even get gas out and that was so painful and uncomfortable and I felt so tired and just like crap.
Hmm.
Yeah, for like 3 days. It's taken this long to get it out of my system.
Wow. Wow.
I gotta be careful what I put in my stomach. It's just a real important thing with the stupid hernia. And then I have an appointment with my doctor the same day as I'm sick, and it's on the like online doctor because I'm not good at going in. I'm bad at it. I don't go into doctor's offices. I have a problem with it. So I was good. I was there for my appointment. I'm waiting for the guy. He don't show up. Like somebody's trying to call me. I'm like, what the heck do I do? Do I answer the phone? Do I wait? What the heck? It's like 20 minutes over the time, and I'm actually here. The guy calls me. I'm having problems with my audio. Can you reschedule till later? I'm like, no, I feel like crap. You're lucky I didn't like cancel as it was. So you can't do it like tomorrow. He's like, no, I'm working tomorrow. I was like, oh yeah, it's Saturday. Well, I'll call and reschedule because there's no way. I was like, I feel like crap. I'm not going to be awake later. I'm going to bed. So I still haven't talked to him.
I haven't had one little episode with my high heel hernia I got.
Yeah.
One little episode, there was some thing it was too big. I kind of, it was too much at one time
Yeah.
and it got a little stuck. But boy, I tell you what, man, when it does get stuck and it gets stuck hard, that hurts.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can imagine.
For sure.
I didn't know if I wanted to poop or puke that day. Like I felt like all of it wanted to happen. It was like it's coming up one way or the other.
Well, mine is before my stomach, so
I have to put this on mute.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's in my intestines, I believe. So and I think I have more than one because when I was squishing on the one I know I have, I'd hear like the sound you hear when you're squishing on it, like in my back area and my side on the other side. Like I'd hear it in those places. And I'm like, what do I have? Like multiple hernias? In other
Wow.
places too? Oh fucking no. I'm like, oh man. And then I tell the doctor on the phone, I'm talking to him on the phone, hey, I'm feeling like crap today, so you're lucky I even made it. And he don't ask like how you doing. I'm talking to you on the phone. Why you have to see me? You could have like, hey, well, we could do it while I got you on the phone, but no.
Oh,
Hey, Mary J.
one of those. Hey, J. Mary, one of those conference call things with the
Yeah,
doctor?
it's
Or,
supposed to be on a video call, but like if it on their side won't work, how hard is it just to do a freaking voice call? Well, you gotta see my face. What's the matter? I look like crap.
I have to do one of those later with a counselor, I see, but at 2 o'clock. But that's why I don't do afternoon live streams. I do workouts at 3. So and so that's why I'm on here. I do morning at night. That's it. So I work out in the afternoon. So I have to see my regular doctor tomorrow for follow up. Next, hey Dave. Okay. So it's just like busy days. Some days are busy, some days are not. It's like
Yep.
it's vice versa. But we see, I'm waiting to see my real doctor because I want to show him how much weight I lost. I didn't lose a lot of weight.
That's awesome.
More.
hey, Dave.
Hey Dave. How's it going, man?
Oh, y'all had some bad weather last night? Wow. Oh, we didn't have not yesterday. I mean, I haven't been outside in a while, so I can't go out. I can't go outside. I can't even get my shoes on.
Oh no.
Socks are too tight. Yeah,
Uh,
do you remember like last week I had said something about gout? You know, I thought I might have had
yeah.
a little bit of gout setting in or something. Well, I don't know what it was, but the pain went away. And my foot's about this big around.
Wow.
No more pain in my big toe, no more spasms, but my foot swole big time. And now my other foot, it's starting to my big toe's starting to spasm on that one, and it's wanting to start to swell up a little bit. And I'm like,
Oh boy.
man, if it does, I'm going to the emergency room.
Yeah, I would too. That's wow. I wonder why that's happening.
It's considerable.
I see.
You know,
Wow.
and
Showed
it's
on the
fluid
stream.
likely, but I don't know what would, why would there be like pain in my big toe and then all of a sudden the pain goes away and the foot swells up? You know, that's
That is
something.
so strange.
Yeah, it is. It's like, that's a new one on me.
You showed it on your live stream on your channel, Kate. You showed everybody what your foot looked like. It was really swollen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi Corey.
Hey,
Didn't
Corey.
see you there. Hey, how you doing? Oh, you got back from your 3-hour walk, Dave?
Oh, I thought, earlier, last comment, he said 3 minutes.
Ah. I'm sure it's 3 minutes or 3 hours.
He's probably typo. He probably it does
That's probably a misprint.
happens on here a lot. It's no big deal.
Typo.
3 hours. I'd be crawling back, man. I can't even do that right now myself.
I could do a 4-hour walk if I wanted to.
I won't even try right now. I'm too tired. It ain't even worth it. I'm not wasting all my energy. Like I walk in the morning and I'm walking and I got about 2,500 or more steps, but I ain't gonna stress over it when I don't feel good. It ain't worth it.
I do
Oh,
4.
3,741, but whatever.
I do 4 laps on my noise track, 4 of them. So for 30 minutes. So that was pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I'm enjoying that exercise. I can't wait to go on it again today. So how you doing, Corey? Well, how's everything? Hope everything's doing well. Boy, over there, you do any more new live streams? Let me know. I'll be there to support you. My doctor's office called me yesterday. I thought it was out of town. His office. He named it something funny. So I almost canceled the appointment. She said, "You want to keep it?" I said, "Yeah, I'll keep because I know you're not out of town." So it was misunderstood. So that's 3 mile. Okay, yeah, that's good. 3 miles.
Oh, 3 miles. Good job. Yeah, 3 miles. Nice, Dave. I was thinking like 3 hours. I'd be crawling like help. Water, food. How much it took me?
You'll be crawling 3 hours. Couldn't do 3 hours.
I would be too. Water, food, a chair. Somebody get a massage thing. Yeah, heck with that.
used to run a lot when his knees were all run all the time.
Oh yeah.
His weight would never go on him, but when he couldn't run anymore, it does a change to you.
It catches up to you. Yeah. Unfortunately, when you get your metabolism up to that, like when you run, your metabolism gets really spiked up there. Like you could burn things off so easily. But when you stop, like my husband, he stopped. He used to do a lot of weight lifting and stuff. He stopped, and now he's losing his muscle. He's got a little less muscle than he used to have. But you can't stop, or else you have to. It's harder sometimes when you stop and then start again.
His knees went on him. He has arthritis in his knee, so
Yeah, there ain't much you could do about that. And that really sucks because, it puts a lot of pressure on your knees to do that stuff, though, to run. I could never do a running thing.
That's why he can't do a jogging anymore. He can't do that anymore because his
Yep.
arthritis in his knee. So
Yep. Yeah, my husband has a hernia that affects his stuff, his lifting, and he can't do that.
hmm. Was that hope everyone has enjoy the weather the way you can have it, because we're gonna get a lot of rain this week. It's not gonna be so pleasant outside, I'll tell you. My whole yard's all weed whacked down. I just didn't get a chance to mow. I don't know what the weather's gonna be today. So I might try to see what the weather's gonna be like, and hopefully get the front yard mowed anyway. The back is all weed whacked down, so it won't grow too soon. So I really weed whacked the heck out of it yesterday. Okay, Jay Mary. So
I got a new weed whacker.
what's that?
I need a new weed whacker. Mine didn't work, so it got toasted.
I had to get some more string for it. My brother-in-law has plenty of it, so he said he's gonna bring it over to me sometime. And I said,
Oh, yeah.
right now, but I already did the yard with it already. I really weed whacked the hell out of it yesterday, and it did a good job. All the weeds are cut down.
Oh, yeah.
Weed whacked. So
That's cool. Yeah, I've been watching The Biggest Loser. I'm watching that. I started season 1. There's lots of seasons, so that'll get me through my walking for a while.
okay, that's good news.
Yep. If I ever start feeling normal again, it'll be nice. Partly sunny today there. Well, that's nice. It's going to be cloudy with a chance of cloudy and more cloudy and then rain probably here.
There you go.
Yep, that's all we've had for like 3 days, and that's all I can see for 3 more days. And I'm like, man, this is bull crap. I only get like 3 months of summer if I'm lucky. What the heck, man?
Yeah, we had some bad rains last week, for a few days, and man, they had some bad flooding in certain parts of the South, and Louisiana.
Yep.
I mean, it was like that. I mean, like something I wasn't even expecting. I was like, man, wow, really?
Okay, so question. It's something I want to ask you. Do they ever catch those people that escaped on the jail down there? Do you ever catch any more of those guys who are running loose?
Oh, the ones that broke out of prison
Yeah.
or jail, whatever it was. I didn't know nothing about it until Miss Paula mentioned it in my live stream. I think they did because Full Wave Wreck, he kind of mentioned something yesterday. So I don't know. I think he said they caught one or something.
They caught several of them, but they didn't catch the murderer yet that's running loose right now. They're on the run, and they got an extensive manhunt looking for him. And they said that the other guys we didn't catch yet, we're not going to stop until we catch every last one of them and put them back in there. They said that someone in the jail assisted them to get out, and the person's in trouble. As they said. They found
You'd
out.
think if they came from Louisiana and they're hiding in Louisiana, they probably can hide pretty well there. I mean, there's places there they probably don't even go, like the bayou and stuff, right? Like the place.
Those guys there that broke out, I'm pretty sure those are city boys, and they not used to the woods or the swamp.
Then they would probably go into the woods. I wouldn't.
Like, they'll be done.
They'll be eaten. Somebody will eat them. Something. Don't you guys got like huge snakes there that could eat a person, and huge alligators?
Alligators, yeah, but not snakes. I mean, you got snakes that'll bite you and you can die from it, eventually. Like a water moccasin, they poisonous, but hell, I've been bit. I got a water moccasin bite on my ankle and made me a little sick. That was about it.
I'd be traumatized.
Well, the alligator will eat you up. They go in that water. They go in that water. They won't come out again. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, that's they'd find them floating maybe if there was any pot left.
They'll eat them up. They won't have no murder.
I know all I've heard of is like I've watched a lot of movies. I don't know. I watched Vampire Diaries. That was set in Louisiana, and that was the coolest looking place I ever seen. Like even the graveyards are cool looking. They got cool buildings there and stuff that are like the grave people. They're in the building, not in the ground. It's really cool.
The crypts, you mean?
Yeah, they got lots of crypts. Like in one of the graveyards, the whole thing looked like almost crypts. It was like, holy crap! Look at all the buildings.
Yeah, but
Like the graveyard has apartments in there. You know.
yeah, but you know anything about Louisiana? Ask him, Mr. Cajun. He'll tell you a lot about it.
Yeah, well, I've only seen it on movies, and I don't know how well they actually depict it. But I tell you, any movie I ever saw is the Bayou. If you don't come from there, you ain't never been there. You don't just go there. It would be crazy to go to like Cajun country, like the Bayou, that spot where you don't go there if you don't like. You can. I mean, I bet you can't even understand what they're saying because they got the deep accent. I've
Yeah.
heard people with Jamaican deep accents, and I can't understand what they're saying when they talk fast because they really get, and they're talking English. It's just their accent is really deep.
I can picture one of those guys getting ate by an alligator and they can't find it.
It said 4 inmates are captured and there's 6 still on the run.
Yeah.
6. Holy crap. There was a heck of a load of them who got out.
10 of them, I guess, they say 4 inmates captured, 6 still on the run. So,
Wow, that's a lot that got loose. They better be checking their security. That's like horrible.
yeah.
Watch out for the bayou. Don't go in that water. It might eat you up. But alligator eat them, have a snack. They won't find all of them. Be gone.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot there.
These guys are probably city boys, so they might be used to the woods. You never know. Depends on where they was raised. I don't know who. I don't know that much about them, but they from the hood, so.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that they didn't hang around the woods. They just stayed in the hoods.
Yeah. They shouldn't be too hard to find then, because there's no way they go into the woods if they're smart. I mean, I'm sure if you come up around there, you'd know where you don't go if you don't come from there.
The Crime Stopper, they have that on Crime Stoppers too, and giving out rewards if they see anything.
Oh, they all over the news. They don't need Crime Stoppers. They on the news already.
I've seen them.
Using that too, they said using everything. The FBI is involved, local law enforcement. They're not going to get
yeah.
They'll catch them.
Oh yeah.
Ain't probably just the animals. I believe they're very territorial over there in that like place too. Like I believe people who live on the bayou and own their land don't like you just walking on their land and doing whatever you want. They want to know why you're there.
Right.
Like I highly doubt they'd walk through somebody's like land there and not know it. Somebody would know it, and you might not even make it out of there if you walk on the wrong person's land. You might not come out.
You're right about that.
Like get shot on occasion. They go on someone.
They won't find them if they do that stupid stuff.
They'll use their one day you use a gun on you. They don't know who you are. You go on their property over there and where you are.
And the bayou is a real deep friggin' Louisiana, ain't it?
Yeah, but I mean, if someone goes on someone, don't they carry guns over there? If they don't
Oh yeah, man.
I'm
Everybody,
sure.
behind every blade of grass is somebody with a gun.
I figure. They got dinosaurs roaming the road there. Of course they got a gun.
know. Don't go and tell us top, you might knock it out.
I'm sorry, alligator come from dinosaur days. To me, he's a dinosaur, and I don't mess with dinosaurs. They're
Yeah,
way older than me.
Alligators and garfish and garfish is prehistoric.
Oh yeah,
You know,
oh yeah,
yeah, they were here in the dino days, just like the alligators.
oh yeah. I was saying that to my husband. All the dinosaurs didn't die because there's no way the ones in the water all died. They were fine.
Turtles, tortoises, that's ancient. That's
I'll be right back, all right?
old stuff there.
Yeah. Some of the birds, horses were still back around dinosaur days. The horses are dinosaur.
No, horses came after the dinosaurs.
Oh, did they?
I forget what period they were, but they were after the dinos. You had the dinos, you had the ancient dinos, then you had the dinos,
Yeah.
and you had then you started getting your more modern day animals like cats, dogs,
hmm
and then they were still wild, and then we domesticated dogs, and then small cats. They were wild like bobcat, I mean,
Oh yeah.
a cheetah, the one that run real fast, the
Yep.
fastest cat on the earth,
Yep.
the fastest runner actually of anything.
Oh yeah.
The cheetah, they if you get them when they kitties or cubs, whatever they call the little ones,
Yeah.
you can I mean they'll be tame and they meow just like a cat, a regular
Oh.
cat. They don't roar like a lion,
Yeah.
a panther, a big
Yeah.
wild scream like that. No, a cheetah, did they meow
I'm here
like
now.
that?
I had to go and do.
Yeah.
That's why I put that sign. Be right back. I'll
Cheetahs are very cute, but they tear you apart. That's the problem. Unless they're a little baby and you start off then, but once they get older, though, you start playing with them. Still got those claws and those teeth. I'd be careful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
They're beautiful, but they are meant to be wild. I don't know why people tame things that don't need to be. Like, they were meant to be wild. I don't know why we got so lonely that we need these things. Like, I've heard of people walking in, like, New York with a tiger on a leash. Are you joking me?
Jesus.
Well, that's his
Do you
protection
really need
animal.
that tiger?
Yeah. Nobody gonna mess with that man or that woman.
No, me neither, but that animal probably eventually might get mad at them, and they could end up lunch someday.
I'm saying you're not right.
Well, where my shop was at, my radio shop,
Yeah.
it was at Tiger Truck Stop, and it got its name for a reason. They had live tigers at that truck stop. And when the cubs were born, I was one of them that would play with the cubs a lot.
Hmm.
And
Oh, that's good.
I was coming from the gift shop, heading to my shop, and I had one of the cubs in the little kitty cubs in my hand, leaning against my chest. And here
Yeah.
comes a damn car, and that area was gravel. And I mean, that car just tearing through that gravel, fast, and had a busted muffler, so it was loud. The little kitten woke up and just put her damn teeth on my nipple, on my titty.
Oh,
Oh man, yeah, it scared the little cub, and she clamped down on my chest. Oh man, I had a hickey on my chest for a couple years.
ugh. That's
I
awesome.
probably still got it. I never did look for it, in the last 25 years, 30 years I haven't looked for it. But yeah, and Mike, the guy that owned the truck stop and the Tigers, he used to have Shere Khan, one of the kittens, when she got big, she'd lay on Mike's lap. Mike was a big fella.
Oh, yeah?
She lay on, yeah, she was just as big as him. I mean, she was huge.
Hmm.
Regular Bengal tiger, a Bengal striped.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah,
Those are beautiful.
very
He,
tasty.
he wasted more money on keeping those tigers over there at that truck stop.
Hmm.
with lawyers and court cases and all
Oh, I'm
that.
sure. Yep.
There was a certain group of people that didn't want the tigers there. They said, "Oh man, they in the wild and they brain crazy and all that and everything." Them
What?
tigers weren't like that.
That don't make no
Man, they
sense.
were pets. They didn't stay in them cages all the time. And them cages were huge. I mean, the areas they had room to run. They wasn't just in a damn cage. Like hell, they had just as much room there as in or more than in a zoo. It's not like a carnival tiger. Circus
Yeah.
tigers. They in cages all the time. They only out when they're doing their acts.
Yeah. It's sad. That is sad. But your friend probably let him in his house, and he probably like treated him more like an actual pet, like a cat.
Yeah,
You're not like give him love, attention, and
yeah.
let him roam too, because they do need to run back and forth outside a little. But you got to protect them and others from them because they are an animal that goes on instinct. If they see an animal, they don't know it's somebody's cat or dog. They might, be hungry.
No, they were tame
So
and
it's not just for to cage them; it's also to protect your animals and stuff so they don't get eaten. You'd think people wouldn't bitch about that.
they were good on command. They would
Mhm.
listen. Just like a dog.
Yeah.
Still around Cajun that had them?
Huh?
Is he still living?
Oh, Mike's still living, but the Tigers got relocated. He finally lost one of the cases, and he just gave up the ghost. I guess
Well,
he
that's
lost
too bad.
that.
Yeah,
And
that
that
sucks.
man spent at least $1.5 million, trying to keep the Tigers there. And then
He was
once
probably very attached
he
to him.
sold, he sold the truck
Okay.
stop for I forget how many millions of dollars. He recouped his money, and then somebody brought in some llamas over there. Well, yeah, the same group of people free the llamas. Man, it wasn't Mike, the same guy that owned the Tigers. It was somebody else, and they put
Yeah.
llamas there. They had cages there, so why not put something in them? And they had llamas, and that's from Peru. South America down there, and the Andean mountains, and llamas with two L's, and they it's like, man, when these people gonna give up?
Maybe never.
They never do because they'll always look for something to bitch about.
Oh
Mary
yeah,
Jane says, I have a house cat, and when she gets mad at something, Lord help you. So I can imagine what a big cat would do. LOL, no way. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's kind of like what I would think on that too, because like my cat listens to me and he's very stubborn, and we usually have a war of wills eventually. Sometimes he is a jerk and he will get you if you pee him off. I know I'd piss off a cat that's bigger because I have this like, it would be kind of like I'm your boss and they think they're your boss, and cats always think they're your boss. That cat actually might be your boss. Like heck with that. If I can't take the cat, I ain't messing around. No,
He's doing good morning to you.
no way. That cat would beat my ass. I'd probably scream it at once or he'd come after me.
Frida, how you doing?
But they are beautiful. I feel bad for your friend though, because like I get attached to my cat. I've had him for 20 years. I feel bad if he dies or anything happens to him, even though he's lived way longer than he probably should have. But he probably was very attached to those poor cats, and they were probably attached to him or tiger or whatever it was. Like to me, they're cats still. They're a big cat, but they're still a cat.
They're huge. They can grow big.
Yeah, cats get very attached. So, like felines, they get attached to humans, and when they do, you know, that's sad when they lose them. Like I've heard of animals dying because they lost their, person they've been with so long. They get depressed and stuff. Plus, if they've lived in the not wild all the time, they shouldn't put them back in the wild. They've never been in the wild.
All right.
How would they
Yeah,
live?
they put the tigers at the truck stop when they finally, the group or whatever, PETA or whoever, I think it was PETA or people of PETA, something like that.
Yeah,
They put them in worse conditions than what they were at when they were owned by Mike.
yeah,
By
that's
Mike Daniels.
ridiculous.
They put them in worse conditions. Yeah. So it was a no-win situation for the Tigers. You know, for the Tiger. I think he had just one left when he finally lost his case. You know, when the
Yeah.
judge finally said enough is enough. You know, okay, I'm siding with Peter. You know, the Tigers got to go. You know, and worse conditions. The PETA people thought it was going to be in a park somewhere, a big national park, you know, a big fenced in area or something like that. No, no, worse conditions than it was really good conditions, you know, when Mike owned it, you
Yep.
know, it was worse.
Yeah, that's stupid. I don't know why people do that, but I think that they just want to have something to gripe about. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think everybody's been having bad weather. I think Mary said, or Jay Mary said there was like tornadoes watch or something.
I was reading,
Tornado almost hit their house. Yeah.
I was just
Like,
trying
out there.
to chat with him, trying to talk to her about that. So I was just checking in. I didn't know I'd seen what she
Yeah,
does.
and also, hey Rita, how you doing? I didn't see you there. Hold on, I got back to my.
So, Jay Mary, I'm glad you're safe and nothing happened to your home. That's the main thing. I hope no one got killed or hurt over there from the bad weather you had that night. So, oh, I should see what you said. I just couldn't get your conversation. You were both talking, so I had to type something in this to let you know I seen what you said. I seen what you were talking about. So as long as you're safe and did anyone get hurt or lose their homes over there? It must have been pretty bad over there because we don't get any like that kind of weather over here where I live. Thank God we don't. But certain people do. So let's hope everybody's all right.
I know a few days ago, got some bad
I
weather.
got lightning and thunder. That's
Day
about it.
before yesterday, I think it was. Yeah.
I got.
uh, Kentucky, Colorado, Denver. Yeah, like Denver was like, you know, that's tornadoes are kind of almost unheard of over there because they're right at the mountains. You know, the tornadoes they bypass Denver because of the mountains and all that. But every now and then they'll catch one.
Hmm.
Just like where my buddy Daryl lives at. He lives on the west side and east side. I'm sorry, the east side of the Appalachian Mountains in Virginia.
Okay.
So you got the mountains, the Appalachians, you know, that mountain range there, and he's on the east side of it. So all the them bad weather, them that mountain he's on that he lives on, it splits all that weather. It just splits
Oh,
it in like a wedge.
okay.
Yeah. And I didn't know that. You know, he had told me that. You know, I said, man, it looked like y'all had some tornado activity around y'all. He said, no, man. Oh, he said that the mountain I live on just splits all that up. All that goes around.
Mhm.
You know, it breaks it all up. I'm like, whoa, wow, that's a good thing.
Kentucky.
Yeah, day before yesterday. Yeah, because Johnny was here yesterday, and I was telling him about the tornado that had hit the day before. And we looked it up, and we saw it, and we was looking at that big old 2 mile wide tornado in Kansas. A 2 mile wide, that's a record. That's a world record
Jeez.
or a United States record, you know, because Kansas, you know, they known for tornadoes. They known for them strong, skinny ones.
Yep.
And Oklahoma's known for them big wedges, them big ones. But this one here in Kansas, you know, something's different, Toto. You know, this is different. This is worse.
Hmm.
Man, a 2 mile wide tornado, man, that's a lot of damage. If there was an EF6 or F6, EF6, that would be it.
Hmm.
They thinking about giving that the rating of 6 because the tornadoes it goes by damage, you know, more or less.
Hmm.
But and wind, you know, I think it's 300-mile-an-hour winds, and they've had winds over 300 already.
Hmm.
And so yeah, they should make a 6
Hmm.
because they got some 5s you know, low grade 5, then they got you upper grade 5. You know, it's just a lot worse. So they need a 6.
Hmm.
It's like Cat 5 hurricane.
Hmm.
You know, there's some hurricanes that deserve to be a 6.
Hmm.
Well, a buddy of mine brought some cucumbers over here yesterday. Johnny was here.
Yeah.
He came by. He brought 10, I think. What? See that? She cut one last night. Look at that.
Mhm.
Fresh out the garden. Fresh out the garden. Look at this one.
You can pickle those and make pickle down.
Ooh, yeah, those are nice. Those are huge, man. Look at the size of that bad boy.
Big one, yeah.
That can make
On
so many
those,
salads and sandwiches, and holy moly.
yeah, buddy.
Mm.
So we
That
got
does.
6. Yeah, we gave 2 to Johnny, 2 to Aaron. You know, so Johnny left with 4, 2 for him, 2 for Aaron, and we ended up with 6.
That's
Should
good.
So
have gave him one
did you
more.
guys grow those yourself?
A buddy of mine did. He brought them to me, but
Oh,
I
that's cool.
used to grow cucumbers. Yeah, man, he's overloaded with them. I mean,
Wow.
that and what else is coming in right now? Oh, the peppers, they starting to come in.
Wow.
And yeah, and tomatoes, he's starting to get some tomatoes. They're coming in real good. But the cucumbers, man, he's overloaded with them. He's giving them away. You know, I
Oh,
mean,
that's awesome.
oh yeah, he's like, you know, hey, you need 10 cucumbers here. Here you go. You need 10. Here you go.
Yeah. Wow. I
Yeah,
love fresh vegetables. Like, I want to do a garden eventually, too.
yeah. Y'all don't have that long of a growing season up there in Maine. Y'all in the summertime, y'all got what, 4 months?
Yeah, but I do have growing tents. I was thinking of growing some stuff inside because I have cats that spray outside, and I'm like afraid to put my food out there because I'm not gonna eat something cat sprayed on. And then I have rabbits that literally ate my hydrangea bushes every year, so they wouldn't blossom, and they killed them. So I know they'll eat my vegetables. And then we have groundhogs that came and ate my brother's vegetables. So I really don't think a vegetable garden outside is gonna work anyway.
Yeah.
Plus the deer, and I'm sure the deer would eat it too. Everything outside eats all of. I wouldn't be able to, but I think I can do them inside. So I'm gonna see if I can and try. I mean, I've found container things that you can do, like potatoes inside. They're a big, like bucket from Amazon, and the potato grows on top in the dirt. Like the I don't know, the roots go down through the bottom, like potato grows down there, but there's dirt up top too. It's really weird. And then you unzip the bottom, and that's where you get your potatoes out of.
Yeah. Yeah. Potatoes grow in the ground. Root
Yeah,
crop.
so I'm gonna see if it works though, because that's cool. Also, I'm trying to grow onions from an onion that sprouted on top of my microwave because I'm like, well, it's sprouting. Maybe I could grow onions out of it.
Yeah. Sure
I'm
can.
gonna try. I've got roots
Oh,
growing on the
it
bottom.
makes,
Now all I have to
it
do is
makes,
bury them.
it makes one onion. That's it.
Yep,
One.
yep. One
One
sprout makes one onion.
plant, when you grow an onion seed, you get your
Yeah,
little seedling,
yeah,
your sets, we call that sets. One set will give you one onion. Now,
yep.
one potato plant will give you, you know, like 1 pound of seed potato will give you about 9 pounds of onions under ideal conditions.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So the potatoes are you know, that's a vegetable that, root crop that really, you know, puts out uh, more than that you put in. Put it that way.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
yeah.
Hi, Miss J. Mary.
Yeah, those things puff up. I've seen the mounds, like potatoes, like puff up. Like, I don't know, they'll start puffing up. Like, you'll see a mound growing out of the dirt. It's like they explode down under there. I've never actually taken any out of the ground yet, but my grandma used to have so many gardens, and she had all the vegetables. She had tomato plants, she had snap peas, she had corn on the cob. She actually grew the stalks and stuff. She had it all.
Oh yeah, we grew corn one year, and I forget how many rows we had, and each row was oh, let me see, we had a half an acre. We had 100-foot rows, no, 105 foot, and we had
Hey, Julie Mae.
100 foot by 100 foot. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Hi. Good morning, Judy Mae.
oh hey Miss Judy, mate. Uh, we had
100 foot.
I want
Holy
to say,
moly.
yeah, 100 foot roads. We were in a corral where they used to break horses, work
Yeah.
horses. So it was sandy in there. And, you know, that sand had worked in that dirt and stuff. So when we plowed all that up, man, that was good loamy soil.
Mm-hmm.
And we fertilized it. We had, I think we had like 200 pounds altogether in there.
Jenny, wow,
Didn't need to fertilize much the first time.
occasion
Wow.
they raid your garden on you, raid your corn on you.
What's that?
Did anybody get in your count corn and raid it?
No, nobody was at because he lived right there on site, you know, and it was in the back, and there was too much stuff to go through with the, you know, the corral and all that.
Right.
You know, so no, the buildings in the back. If somebody drove up in there, you knew it.
Okay.
You knew it, especially at night. You know, somebody walked. The only way somebody could have got in there is from they walked from up the street or down, you know, like to the west side of the property. That was, you know, all fenced in with drill pipe
Oh,
and you know, homemade fence, you know, welded. If somebody jumped the fence on the west side of the property and went to the back, yeah, and every gate squeaked loud.
oh,
Every gate
Oh,
squeaked.
yeah.
Yeah. So and then the dogs would bark. So yeah, across the street, the dogs were across the street, and the neighbor they would bark. Right, there was not all the animals were straight across the street, the road. And this is out in the country, and then the house was like 200 feet to the east.
hmm.
So if those gates at night, if they squeak, the dogs would bark at the neighbor's house.
Yep. Wow.
So, and Randy was a light sleeper. So, you know,
Oh,
and if he was up and he had his twice barrel CD-ROM boudin busting shoot gun,
Eh, So how's it
laser
going this
guy.
morning, Judy Mae? She said good morning to everybody too, just so everybody knows.
I know. I'll be right back, all right?
Yeah.
Be right back. I won't be long. We'll do something.
Yeah. I tell you what, the weather's bad here too. 50 something there. Oh, it is cold here today. It's like, I don't even know, it might be 50, but it's not nice. It's windy and cloudy and crap looking.
I'll find a way so I can send that to you.
Yeah, show him the pictures of our. We got a heckload of coins, Cajun. We've been getting a whole bunch of pennies lately.
Really?
Mm.
Old pennies, Wheaties, or
Yeah, we got some 19. Oh,
The one
something.
that I'm most worried about is the 1958B. It's double stamp, I think, on E pluribus unum. You can see
58.
extra letters sitting off to the side or underneath.
58 Denver. The D's double, a repunch mint mark, or is you think the whole coin is double?
It's the back of the E pluribus unum.
The E pluribus unum is doubled.
Oh, okay. Have you looked in Variety Vista?
No.
That's that website he told us about, I
I've not
think,
looked at
right?
that yet.
They
I
got
think I've looked at it. I haven't really looked that one up.
die.com.
Mm-hmm. Doubledie.com. No, haven't looked at that either.
I know that one.
Variety Vista.
That one I've looked at. I haven't looked it up myself because I don't really. He does the coins, not me.
Yeah, if you go by with eBay or Etsy, you know, you can't go by that because people
Yeah,
they think they got something and they don't, you know, and then if they do,
Yeah.
they want Etsy they want $10,000 for them, you know.
Mhm.
They want $10,000 for stuff I carry in my pocket every day.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
we've seen that.
yeah. I got a bunch of the 1958Ds, but that's the only one that's double dyed on the back.
I had a roll of 58, BU, brilliant uncirculated. Never saw the light of day until I took them out.
Oh yeah.
Uh, let's see. Do I have some right here? Yeah, I got 3 rolls here. They're not full rolls.
Oh, yeah.
56,
Wow.
56 Denver.
Hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I got
That
a
wasn't
56,
open.
57, and a 58 all double dyed on the 8 players.
But they're all opened, obviously.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You got to
Yeah, I
watch
got
out
it.
for it. You got to watch out for machine doubling too. That's a
Yeah.
poor man double die.
Yeah.
How do you know the difference between machine doubling and the other kind of doubling?
Hmm.
Machine doubling shelf life. It's not a true double die. It was
Well,
moved while it was being minted. Okay.
Yep.
Look here.
Hmm.
1956.
I have to plug this phone in to see because it's saying
Look
my
how
power
pretty
so low.
Look how pretty
All
that
right.
weed is.
That is so pretty. Wow, that's shiny. That's like a brand new.
It is brand new. I mean, I
Yeah.
just took it out the road.
Just for the first time. Holy moly.
First time it's seen the light of day. It's today.
Oh, I know it's beautiful. Huh. Because when they've been out a while, they ain't that pretty.
I might have took it out at one time, but I always put it right back in. But I had a whole roll of them, a couple of rolls of them. I don't know where my other rolls are. They're somewhere in storage. And I got some, these are 1963 Denvers.
Oh, wow.
Those
Wow.
aren't anything to write home about.
Yeah.
These are 64s or 58s, I think.
The other one I got's a 1927. It's got 3 wheat stalks on the back.
But they all, from 1909 to 1958, they all wheat stalks on the back.
Yeah, we have like 3 instead of like the regular 2 wheat stalks. There's like 3 of them.
3.
3 instead of 2.
Take a picture of that, send it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We were thinking we're gonna send it to Portland. Where we live, there's a place in Portland that does actually grading, and they'll tell you if it's worth grading and how much they think it would be, whatever. So we might go through them and see if they'll
Gotta
tell us
write.
what the stuff's worth before we try to grade it.
I wouldn't mail nothing to
No, we're
nobody.
just pictures, not the actual coin. I wouldn't do that either.
Because there was somebody that had a coin, and they mailed it, and the shop or the guy, whoever, said they never received it, but the post office has it as delivered.
Yeah,
It wasn't signed for. That's the way to go, is to sign for. But if
Yep.
they still say, that they didn't get it or they lost it some kind of way, well, yeah, they're responsible for it, but they're not going to give you the value of it because it wasn't certified.
Yep.
So who's to say it was a authentic error coin?
Yeah. Yep. Definitely. Plus, they could replace it with another one. Just say, "Well, there's your penny. That's the one you gave to us. That's the one you're getting back." Prove it was the same one.
I've got a couple of boxes. The mail priority, medium
Oh,
flat
yeah.
rate, the big
Yeah.
boxes, they hold 60 pounds.
Wow.
I got 2 of those with rolls of corn Wheaties. One's Wheaties and the other ones are part Wheatie rolls, some Wheatie rolls, and the other one's like the 50s and the 60s and 70s and 80s.
That's
All
cool.
unopened rolls.
Wow.
Not the Wheaties, not all of the Wheaties. A lot of those are, out of pocket change.
Yeah. Yeah.
They go from the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s And that's it, because the wheaties stop at 58.
Oh,
That's the last year, 58.
58D.
yep, yep.
Occasion, what is it has three of them on the back of the penny. Is it rare? You have three what they said.
Wheat stocks.
Yeah, is it rare?
I've never seen a 3 wheat stalk penny before. How does it have 3 wheat stalks? Can you describe it?
Okay, Judy. Man.
I can show it to you. Just hold on a minute.
Okay, I need to get some coffee.
Take your time getting up, Cage. Don't rush it.
Yeah, Judy May, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just cold and don't want to go outside and do anything. Don't feel bad, Judy May. When I leave my bedroom, I feel exactly the same way. I'm cold and I don't want to do anything. And I say, heck with that, I'm going back in my room.
Doing
God,
fine.
it's cold out there.
Doing just fine.
I'm so sick of the cold.
Exercising a lot, losing a lot of weight, but I'm doing fine. So I can't. This thing flop flopping. I lost some weight. But doing some more today. I think that's really unusual having three of them. It's kind
Yeah,
of
that's what I think too. Like, we ain't never seen it. And we looked it up and it ain't really something that's known online either.
maybe it's an error. I mean, the errors usually are worth a lot of money if you have one that's unusual and no one else has it. It could be a big deal. So never send it to anybody. They might take it and keep it on. Never send it to them like Agent said. Never send it to anybody. You can show a picture to them, but don't send it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Get close enough.
Taking me okay. If that cold, I would.
Damn, it's cold where Miss Judy made you that.
I'm not gonna see that. It's
Out of the weather. Rainy weather is cold.
I'll give you a big screen there, Tristan, when you're ready to show it. I'll make your screen bigger.
All right, well, I can show you what it is on this thing. Just hold on, I got it. But it's not a apparent wheat stock that you can see. It's just, it looks like somebody, I don't know. I can't say what it actually looks like now that I've taken a look at it, but I'll show you. Let's see. Turn it around to this way.
If you get close enough to it, you can actually see the design.
Get up
Oh,
there.
you got one of those Andestar scopes.
Mm-hmm. All right, now let's see. See how on the top there's something that looks like it's going across right here? From this
Yeah.
side all the way over to that side. If you get real close into that, you can see the wheat things like inside, like in the actual thing somewhere in here. Like in here.
Hey,
There's like the small part and then it goes to like,
That looks like a die crack. And it
That's
goes to
what
the rim. And it goes to the rim too. That's a die crack. And yeah.
fuck it. Excuse me, I'm getting a little close. It's hard to look at it here and there at the same time and see what I'm seeing, showing you, but
The die itself that pressed that penny on that side, that had a crack. That was broken. Had a crack in it, and it transferred it to that penny and other pennies too.
yeah, so that's about all I can show of it. Like, it's really hard to show that part. It goes through that wheat stalk right there until the end, and then, like I said, it goes up to this end. So,
Yeah, that's a die crack, or broken die. They have a good example of a broken die, a real broken die. It was a shield nickel, the first nickels ever minted, were during the Civil War, 1865. And a buddy of mine had one that had, it was a seriously bad broken die in all kind of places. I mean, it was on its last leg. You know, I mean, it didn't mean very many nickels after this one was struck. Buddy of mine's got it over in Kingman, Arizona.
Yeah, so that was weird, that thing anyway. There's a lot of strange ones, things that you've never seen. It's very different looking. That's a 1923, so.
No, Bradley's in the house. I didn't see him up in there.
Anyway, Wayne, I gotta go because I gotta post my lunch, so I gotta go do that. So I'll see y'all later on the flip side. See you later, Judy May.
Sure.
Talk to y'all later.
All right. Blue tie. What's up there, Bradley? Bradley saw that broken die. He knows what that stuff is.
Yeah. Is it very rare to have those broken dies in those pennies, or?
I've never seen one like that. Not through the bottom going all the way to the rim like that.
Oh, that's
Through the
weird.
wheat stalk. I never.
Replace that once it breaks like that. Did they replace it with a new one?
Huh?
Did they replace it with a new one that they have a broken die like that? Did they replace the plate?
Oh yeah. They take the die out of service
Okay.
and they put another die. In fact, they take the whole pair out.
Oh, okay.
Both of them, the top and the bottom, when they take it out and they put a new pair in. They just don't put a reverse die. Now, unless they have to, yes. In fact, they'll switch it out with a proof die. They've done that already, and that's why they have coins that'll work something, you know.
Mm.
And Bradley knows about that too. They like the 1992 Lincoln wheat penny cent. Not wheat. I'm sorry, memorial. Lincoln Memorial cent penny. The reverse of them, if you have a close AM, you just found yourself a few $1,000s. The
Really?
AM in America, you know, on the reverse of the coin, United States of America, AM at the bottom legs where the A and the M, they slanted. If it looks like they are touching, they not. Actually, you can put it, a business card is a little too thick. A business card won't fit in between, but a tissue paper will. It is separated a little bitty bit. Not much though, but they look like they touching.
Yeah.
You just got yourself a few $1,000s. Four North Coins found two of them in a month.
Oh, really?
Each one was worth 10 grand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Too bad you can find one of them on occasion. They can find
Yeah,
one.
I wouldn't mind it at all. And I'd sell it too in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Close AM on the 92. The 98, 99, and the 2000, those are white AM.
Mm.
And the 99 is the one that's most valuable out of those three, if I'm not mistaken. The 99. 98, 99, 2000, that quite a few of them. 99s, they didn't have a whole lot. Yeah. 98, 99, and 2000. Come on up in there, Dave.
Sure. Let me get you the link. There you go.
Yeah, they got them a scope. That's one of them little Anden stores. Anden stores. Those are nice little, you know, those scopes there, you can get them for like $20 on Amazon. Brand new, 20, $25. And you can actually take that scope and monitor that screen that looks like a little iPad tablet or whatever. You can put that on one of these right here.
Hey, excuse me for a minute. Excuse me,
boom
how many
right there.
guys escaped from that jail? How many escaped from the prison?
10.
They caught them all. They got them all. The Orleans Sheriff's Office arrested them all.
Really?
Just said on the news on my thing, it said they arrested all 10 and they got them all.
Oh,
Back to prison again. They got them all, every one.
they had 6 of them, 4 that were caught, and they were looking for the other 6. Now
they
this
got 'em
was this was
It said the
yesterday.
Orleans Sheriff caught them all.
This was yesterday.
Just today, I just got it on my phone. They said they got all the prisoners. They're all back in jail.
Yeah, but I'm going by yesterday's news.
I'm going by today.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the most recent one. I
They
believe you.
caught them. They got them all. They said on here. They said
Oh yeah, all they had to do is put a reward out.
Mulholland Parish Sheriff
their
Office
friends
employee
gonna turn
arrested.
them
Let
in.
me see. The Orleans
It
Parish
is, no, Brad.
arrested, officer employee arrested for the following the escapees and 10 inmates. They're all caught. They're all back in prison now.
And where? Tammany, you said? St. Tammany?
No, Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office employee arrested the following escape of 10 inmates. What they said.
That's Orleans Parish?
Yeah. The New
Okay.
Orleans caught them.
Yeah, and New Orleans Parish is in New Orleans, yeah.
Yeah, they got the,
New Orleans is a big city. It covers the whole parish.
They got them. So.
See, we don't have counties. We got parishes.
Yeah, I'm glad they caught them. I knew they'll get them.
Yeah, all you got to do is put a reward out. Their best friend's gonna turn them in.
Yep, you got that right.
You put crackhead to crackhead, $20, $20.
Get out of here with you giving away all these chips and shit. I don't need that stuff. Get out of here.
New Orleans escape of the jail employees arrested while it says 6 at large still.
Well, I'm going to argue with anybody. I saw what I saw on my thing.
Escape until 10 inmates from New Orleans Jail Center Tuesday.
I just read the beginning and maybe they got 6 left. I don't know.
John last week announced suspect of 3 employees of 5. 3 employees got arrested too, huh? Ongoing investigation almost possible, not completely, but almost possible.
Employee got arrested?
Guys that helped escape, the guys escaped.
Oh,
Without help, jail.
arrested. Worker arrested an inmate escape. Yeah. 2 hours ago it says that. Aiding the escape of 10 inmates from Orleans Parish Prison. As of 2 hours ago, 6 remain at large. Let me see. I just refreshed it. Refreshed that.
Let me see what it says when I read it on here. What the hell doing that?
They'll catch them. They'll get them. Anyway,
Oh, yeah. Oh, 10. Yeah, they weren't. The employees got arrested. That's what I meant.
A prison maintenance worker was arrested for allegedly aiding the escape of 10 inmates. 6 remain at large. They probably are large.
Yeah, still a loose 6 inmates. You're right.
they'll get them.
I just read the front of it. I was just aware. I read it wrong. That's all.
They'll get them. They won't have it.
They got through the they broke the toilet or something and got out.
Yeah.
Man, they're gonna get more time when they come back in there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If I had time on that prison, I go escape because I want my time. I'll get out. They're not gonna get out any day soon now.
If you run from a police officer, that's a felony. Like a traffic ticket.
Yep.
You run with the car or run by foot. That's an automatic felony.
Yeah.
And if you attempt escape or if you escape from jail, that's automatic. Another year added to your sentence.
I know it's stupid though too. It kills your chance of getting out.
The judge
Some
could
people
put him in
don't-
for another.
Some people don't want to
They
get
could
out.
put 'em
They
in
want
for
to stay in there.
They could put him in for. It's up to the judge when they get back. They could put him up for a long time in jail for
Oh
running.
yeah, it's up to the judge, but automatically it's a year. If you escape, it's a year added onto your sentence, automatic. It could be more. It depends on what kind of mood the judge is in that day.
They put you in. He's gonna say, "Oh, you want us to escape? Now you got more time on you. You're gonna get out anytime soon." That's it.
Yeah, it's up to the judge. There was I was over there, and the court I was a property manager, and they had a husband and wife. Well, they were. She would beat the husband up, then he beat her back, but she mostly beat him up. And then she called the cops on him, and he called the cops on her. And
Heard
at one
about
time there was a case, and they got me involved, and
Oh, yeah.
I had to show up for court for that. And this was night court.
Wow.
You know, court was in the evenings, starting
the
at
old night court, you mean?
7, I think, because of the judge. And it was Judge, I forget his name. My buddy lived right across the street from him. Anyway, the judge, there was the one that lived across the street from my buddy Chris Godo. He was the best man at my wedding. Anyhow, there was a guy in there that this is nothing related to the couple that lived in the apartments I was managing. But they were there. I was there for them as a witness or whatever, but they dismissed the case anyway because they had kissed and made up. But because she had put him in jail, he got out on bond and all that. So they kissed and made up. So they threw that out of court. But before that, there was a guy up there. He was in there for speeding, and he wanted to pay his fine, and he was in a rush, and he was rushing the judge. Well, and he was like, I got the money, I just want to pay my fine, get out of here, and all that. And judge said, well, hold on there, horse, hold your horses. And he said, well, Judge, I got a lot of stuff I got to do. Well, the judge says, well, you on my time right now. And he said, look, I got a lot of money right here. I need to go. And the judge, and he sassed the judge. I forget how that come up, but that was, about 16 years ago. Anyhow, yeah, we all wearing caps, swimming caps at that. My friend right there makes them. So anyhow, he sassed the judge, and the judge asked the bailiff, he says, how much bologna we got in the, he said, we got any bologna in the refrigerator back there? And bailiff says, we got 30 days worth? He said, yes, Judge, we got 30 days worth of bologna. He said, 30 days. Boom, contempt of court, 30 days. Yeah, that guy wasn't in a hurry no more.
Nope.
He was going nowhere fast.
He should have kept his mouth shut and waited to get paid to pay the fine. Whatever he had to do, he's crazy.
Down the man that makes the ball caps here, folks. So that's why, my press is right over there, actually, right in there.
So hot soup. I got some tea made today, Wayne, too,
Yeah, I know. That's why I have the press right in the
Sweet
suit.
tea. Sweet tea, David.
Huh?
Sweet tea.
No, it's just green tea. I just regular tea. Green tea.
Oh.
Jazz, I think it's jasmine.
No, sweet tea, man. Hell yeah, it's a staple of the South. I don't drink a whole lot. I need to drink sweet tea more than I do that coffee.
I like the sweet tea too. I had it before.
Oh yeah, sun tea, man. I like that now. Brew that in the sun, hot sun all day long. Oh yeah. No need to boil it. Get your gallon jug, and that sun shining through that gallon jug. It steeps that tea real good.
Too. I've been out there walking for 3 miles today. That was a long walk. That made me tired.
I need to do that, but man, I can't walk far. I'm all bent over and crippled when I walk 20 feet. Then that's with the walker.
Oh man.
I went from holding on to the cart shopping, in the grocery store, holding on to the cart like a walker, to riding in the scooter. And I always said I'd never ride in one of them because I was always fit, flat stomach, all that.
I'm getting mine flat. I'm working on it.
Oh.
It's going to take a little time.
And now I got a tool shed, and
Hey, Wayne,
And
you know
I'm-
Andy,
and
you
I'm-
know
and
Andy
I gotta-
Williams? The guy just
and I
popped in
gotta
name, Andy
scooter.
Williams. No?
And I got to ride in a scooter in the,
He
in the
says to
store.
all
in
of
the
us, he
back.
says, what are you people, what are you all wearing caps for indoors? What are you people about home swimming? He says, he's just asking.
Well, he don't have no no videos or anything. He was
And Andy Williams is a singer.
I know.
Not that Andy Williams.
No, but he said
Andy Williams, that's the singer. He's dead.
March 10th, 2010, it was on here. So someone had a channel for that long and had no content. It's kind of odd.
Well, he's not being a troll. He's just asking. I don't know.
Oh, I know, but I'm taking a
Take
snap.
it down anyway. You don't know what you're going to say next.
I know.
I just had some guy, woman came on the guy come on this ladies. I go over there all the time, been there for years. And one guy come in and said, hey, you got nice, you know what? And I'd like to take you in bed with me. I got him off quick. Hey, what a nasty. He said to her, and I said, you're not saying that till you're gone. And the lady's getting upset. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that guy. She says, I don't know. He
He's
got
having problems right now, so he's okay. So he's not saying,
oh, that's good.
so he's good. So you're welcome on this channel. You're not doing anything wrong in this channel, so as long as you behave yourself, you're all right.
He's asking, are you people about home swimming? I can swim. I can swim a little bit. That's about it. Enough to stay on the up top water.
It's just funny that the guy was on here since 2010.
On Yuck video?
That's
On Yuck?
that's on his channel, but he has no content for that long period of time. It's kinda
Well, he just watches music videos or whatever. He don't make videos. I don't.
I know a lady used to do it on Muggs.
And you gotta make to make a comment on a video. You have to actually, register to, your name with it. Well, whatever name you want,
Mm.
like me, Cajun Coin Hunter. But I had, my other channel before this one. I've been on YouTube, 14 years, 15 years.
Yeah, so I subscribed to him anyway, and because he has a channel, so that's why I'm here to support people. I took a picture of the channel, but if I can't find it, then if it doesn't show up anymore, it's fake. YouTube gives you that warning. Be careful what you subscribe to, because you're not knowing if the person's real or not. So I just hope that you bring some content in the channel that will bring you some idea who you are and what you look like and stuff, to make sure I'm not getting someone in here that was once had a channel.
He'd be gone, that's all.
Yeah, because what happened to me before. I had this guy come in, right, and he claims to be somebody, and then he gave himself away. When Judy May was on here, he gave himself away. It was Kyle Cripple, and she caught on. And she said, "Block him. He's not what he says he is," because he said something that didn't make sense, and we caught on to him. So that's what happened. And he said something unusual. It didn't make sense, and we caught on. It was like,
I started my other one in 2011,
About home swimming. That's what got to me.
and I got 280 videos on my other channel.
I'm just hoping. Yeah, I got your other channel. You gave it to me.
That's
A lot of videos, 280 videos.
people about home swimming. I haven't heard none was saying nothing about that.
As long as he's okay, he's not starting any problems. So
Not starting any problems.
I didn't realize I had that many damn videos on that other channel. I am.
I'm just gonna wait it out, see, and I'll try to look for him later. If I can't find him, he'll be on the stream here. So, he's been on since 2010, so his channel must be registered with YouTube. But if you can't find him in the YouTube when you're trying to search for him, it's not real. They warned me about that on YouTube. They gave me a warning.
Yeah.
If they don't have any videos or they can't find them, they're not real. So we'll just leave it as that.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, if you look up Andy Williams, I mean, just by searching Andy Williams and you ain't gonna find it because he ain't got no videos.
His music videos will be on the YouTube though. His songs will be on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about, yeah, you're talking about the real Andy Williams. Yeah,
But
I'm
he-
just talking about anybody like Missy. She don't. Oh yes, she does have a video. I think maybe not. I know she's got videos. On her plants
There's probably someone that likes Andy Williams that would have a
or
channel.
ivories. But if Missy doesn't have any videos, and you look up Missy Luquette, she's you're not gonna find her if she doesn't
Yeah,
have any
so
videos.
the person might like Andy Williams. That's why they have the channel named after him. But they have to put some content on to make them real, to make sure they're real. You have to have something on the channel to show what you're
Yeah,
about.
you have to have a channel. I mean, a video to be a creator. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a channel, but you're not a creator. You know, you have to have a channel to comment on other people's videos. You can't comment as anonymous.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just following YouTube's rules. They warn me about that. They said, be careful what you subscribe to. It could be not real. And they're saying all that stuff. They warned me about that. They told me. It could be a what do they call them? They don't have videos, but they support people on YouTube. They probably like to go around watching people, you know, like a
49 cents.
I want to see something. I'm gonna be right back for a minute. I want to take a look at something on my stupid computer. I'm gonna go up something and see
How
something.
would the lady do that? That's crazy. Oh man.
Oh, Wayne, I gotta run, my brother.
Okay. Take care, okay.
And Dave, y'all take it easy. Good seeing y'all
Yeah,
again.
you too, man. Occasion.
Finally caught y'all when I wasn't taking an afternoon nap or whatever.
Mhm.
You know, but with all this damn pain I've been in, man, when I do fall asleep, a good hard sleep, I'm like, oh yeah. In fact, I don't even think I took my.
I was exercising one day, occasion, right? I got real tired. I was tired. I took a big nap, man. Slept.
And I'm tired. I just can't get to sleep. Take me a muscle relaxer. That might do the trick in about an hour. So, all right, guys.
Okay, Jason, take care.
Y'all know the routine. It's good seeing y'all again as always. Love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Blue tie.
Occasion.
So I went on my subscribers list, right?
Yeah.
There's not a guy by the name Andy Williams on my list.
Well, you get rid of them then.
So I took him off and
That's
blocked him.
good. That's good.
Took him off and unsubscribed.
I need a nice cup of not a coffee. I mean tea.
Well, we're gonna get off here
I
anyway.
need some. I need to have some more a soup. That's all I
We're
need.
gonna get off here anyway. So everybody have a great day. We'll be back 6 p.m.
All
tonight.
I do is have to do my crunches after lunch, and then I'm all done.
Okay, everybody have a good day now. We're gonna get off here and we'll be back here at 6 p.m. tonight, custom screen print. So pick up the national anthem. Everybody have a great day.
By the way, see you
And
downstairs when I go down. Is it 12 yet?
thanks for watching.